Breaking news. We got our 7 here in Vanuatu, from what I understand. Let's go ahead and see what USGS. Oh, they already lowered it to 6.7. Oh, my land. Let me see here. Display here. And let's go ahead and put that one out there, and you'll see. They've lowered it to 6.7. Port Olry, Vanuatu, and it's been there for a minute, and there's no tsunami warnings. Wait, what's the depth? Ooh, it's 22.5. Let's go ahead and look at the tsunami warning. No tsunami warning, magnitude 7. Yeah, because there was no damage, they're just, you know. It happened at 4:47 on the 22nd near the Vanuatu Islands. There you have it. So we got a pretty strong quake. And issue warning. No tsunami warning, according to it here. Bam, right there, right? So no tsunami warning. That's good to know. It was relatively shallow, 22 kilometers, but hey, it's there. Looking at the magnitudes, USGS is calling 6.4 station details, and 6.8, 6.8, 6.9, 6.9, 7. 6.9, 6.8, 7.1. No, well, I can't get that one, so that didn't work. Sorry about that. 6.7, 6.9, right at a 7, and then again 6.9. So I'm gonna say it's a high 6, not a 7. So probably maybe 6.7, 6.9. I think I'm leaning more to a 6.8. So they're not far off. USGS, that is. Same time, Hawaii is popping away too. It had a near 3 there. So we ended up with a 6.0 here in Indonesia. Now we've got a 6.9 over here, 6.8. Yeah, man, this area is rock and rolling. Now I thought it would be right here. We have the volcano that's popping off. Ulawan is popping at 40,000 feet and 30,000 feet. So that's happening as well. So yeah, so far there's 2 6s for the day. Let's see if there's a 5.0 in Papua, then another Papua 4.9. Indonesia 4.6, 5.1, and Fiji. Fiji's quake was 8 kilometers in depth. That's interesting. You pull up a 5 in Fiji and it's only 8 kilometers. Yeah, boy, that's shallow for them. New Zealand came in with the Kermetics, came in with a 4.7. The southern island of New Zealand had a 4.4. But in the region that's active, you can see there's really nothing up and happening out anywhere else. So we've got, Papua is a 5.5. Right above it is a 5.0. Then on PNG, 4.9. Then down a little bit, 5.3. Then we come in with a 6, and then we blast off with a 6.8, 6.9, 6.7 right in there. Fiji had a 5.1, and then we look way over here in Brazil, and this one's in Argentina, up in the Andes, 4.5 that just happened. In Chile, just north of Santiago, which has been banging too, 4.7, and then up in Bolivia, another 4.4. Mexico, what's up, Mexico? I'm going to go ahead and look at the Mexican. Oh, there we go. Hey, yeah. So it looks like down here in Oaxaca popped off at a 4.0, just 152 on today's date, the new date, 11/22, 113 depth. There's a 4.9 in San Marcos, which I'm assuming, yeah, that's not in Guerrero, but yeah, in Guerrero. Acapulco, just down the street from Acapulco, 4.9 happened just a few hours back, 2024. The time would be, and then at 2017, a 4.1. Where was this one? Oh, off the shore, Oaxaca and Chiapas. And let me see. Yeah, all these are in the right date. So plenty of 3s and 3 4s. Here's another 4 down a little bit lower. So just want to check. Here's a 4.3. All right, 4.3 up here. All right. And then bang. All right. So it appears 4 power in Mexico is coming this way and then moving on its way up into Acapulco. All right. I don't know what's going on there. Down here, there's been some activity. I'd have to go and unfortunately look at the 7-day here. You can see there's the 7-day. So northern Chile and central Chile has just been going off. Boom, 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 right? The reason I'm doing it is because I'm checking around the world. Yesterday or today, 11/20, which is yesterday, 5.5, this mid-Atlantic ridge. I thought I saw another one, but there's not. Alrighty then. So looking at the larger quakes over the last 7 days, we did have they called it a 6.7. It was definitely a 7.2 in the Philippines. And then you can see a series of quakes moving through Indonesia, and then it doesn't do anything, and then it hits way back up in here in Miramar with 5.7. Several 4s moving across, and then bang. We had a 7 down here. We have a 6.0 right here this morning, or not too long ago, actually. And I think I did a report on that. I said, hey, man, there's something happening there. And we watched it. I didn't record it or anything. And then we have this one. So it's kind of like back pressure building. So pretty interesting. The big quake happens here, and then it's back pressure, and then bang right here. 6.8, 6.9. So in the middle where the freaking volcano's going at 40,000 feet, I'm going to say right in this area right here, still, I'm looking for upwards 6.7 to 7.4 right in here. I'm not forecasting it. I'm saying I'm just looking to see if the trend continues, because I think this is a backdraft after this, and especially after that. And there's a lot of pressure eking out this way, and it's building. It's back building. Boom, 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 boom. So we'll watch it. We'll watch what's going on. Not much out here in Iranistan and all that. Still nothing. But it seems that the world needs the mid-Atlantic ridge to pop off before anything goes on that goes big. Now it's popped off, and we've gotten 2 large quakes. I think it was on the 20th, on 11/20, and this one was on the 17th. So that's 7.2. The reason I'm calling it a 7.2 is because you can even look at the tsunami people, right? And they're calling it a 7.2 as well. And they're calling the Vanuatu Islands a 7. All right? So that's band of C popping on November 8th at a 6.9. Then you got the Philippines popping at a 7.2. And then now you have Vanuatu at another 7. And remember, the USGS does not equate earthquakes the same way they used to. Now they're in more about intensity. And they say that that's a more accurate way of depicting the explosion of the earthquake. But so, us in the old school, we got to look at it a different way. But hey, it is what it is. So again, USGS is calling it a 6.7 here in Vanuatu. And we'll see what's going on. This is just an impromptu report here. I'll take a quick look at what's happening. Space weather rise, a couple of C7s. The asteroid is heading for the Betelgeuse. Astronomers, main belt at 319 Leona will pass directly in front of Betelgeuse, allowing observers to make crude map of the giant star's surface. Bill Williams of Chiefland Astro Village of Florida is monitoring the approach. All right, whatever. Betelgeuse. Look at all the sunspots, baby. There was nothing, 3 days ago? And look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom! What an increase of sunspots. 3490, 3491, and 3492 have excessive beta polarities, or whatever it's called. Energy, beta energy. And that energy is capable of producing M-class solar flares. So we've been watching a couple things happen. Looking at the increase, look at that. It went down. Now there's a pickup, a generalized pickup. Right now we're at looks like maybe a C 3.8, but we had almost a C7 here. Yeah, that's a C7 there. And here's an M yesterday. Day before, I guess, November 20th. So there you go. And I think the day before that we had a couple of them as well. Let's go up look at the real time here and go up the solar activity, solar flares. And you can see here's the M, and then a couple of bangers, another banger, and then a couple boom boom, and we're just on the rise right now to C 3.7. The last high C was a C7, and so there we go. Big as Indonesia got some. On this date, 1998, we had an X 3.7, and 1998 again, an X 2.5. So that's interesting. As I tried to not, in 2001 we had an M 9.9. In 2001 also we had a M 3.8. So this date is kind of interesting, an M 1.8 in 1998. But Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge, the 5.5. Yeah, I thought there was another one out there, so I don't understand what's going on. So I'm a loss for words. So this is what's happening right now, and let's see. Look at the volcano news. I'm interested in what's going on there by Sakurajima 7,020 at Popo, Sangay 19, Reventador 15. Nothing. But yesterday or today, or still in today because we're in Cali time. It's 10:26 here on the West Coast. Rick Jane's volcano update. Severe weather conditions may affect the seismic readings, so everything's suspect. Preventador 14, Rick James. Risk of a new eruption reduced. But the eruption remains high. We just don't know what's going on. Fuego Sakurajima, 8,000. Sabankaya, 22. Uluwan, 40,000 feet. At 13:15 on the 21st. Already on the 22nd for some of you, but on the 21st, 40,000 feet. And that wasn't the only pop. We had 2 of those and a 30,000 footer. So that's what's going up there by Halamarahara. Or no, I mean Papua right here. We're right next to where this 5-0 hit in Papua, right? So right here, right in there. Boom. Big old blast. And that's where I'm expecting something to happen. Now, it could be that big old blast is taking away that big something that I thought would happen. So, 2 7s on a 6.0. I don't know what they call this one. Origin. Yeah, magnitudes. Body weight. 6.2 to 6.3, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.2, 6.5, 6.2, 3, 6.3. Yeah, there you go. So those are the numbers. Take the average of those, and that's what it was. So it's a little bit higher than this. So the USGS has downgraded that one as well. So it's a mid to low 6. This is a 7, and that's a 7. But the shake and bake. Here's another one coming through. Vanuatu, a aftershock, right? You can see all the quakes happening there from deck. You do appreciate them. So, drinking some water here. Yeah. This will be another 5. Couple of 4s, like a bunch of 4s. Boom, 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 boom. God bless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's at least 15 quakes and then 16 quakes. But you won't get that from USGS. We'll have to get that from the Vanuatu people. Wherever they are. Whoever they are. If they exist. I don't know if they do. Anyway, yeah. So we're looking at the unrest, the low unrest that's happening there in Iceland right now. It's only like 500 feet below the surface, so it can, squeak one out. And we'll have some. Oh yeah, see here's the original, right? Philippines felt it. Sulawesi, right? Pretty strong quake. That's the Indonesian one, eh? And if you want that one, I'll just do that for you. This is the one I was looking at earlier. Trying to determine whether or not this was a 7, because it did have pretty good props all the way to Kamchatka. So, and like I said, I don't think it was a 7, the Indonesian one. This one here, I think it was, a low to mid 6, and it and went and yeah. But anyway, what else we have? Let me see if there's any buoys kicking up. All right. Look in this direction. No tsunami, no buoys. Okay, this quake happened close to this one, but we can take a look. No data from it. We'll take a look in here. Not really anything. Okay. How about out here? No. All right. Well, we'll have to wait to see what transpires, if anything at all. USGS is kind enough to help us out, include us in some of this stuff. So, yeah, Vanuatu still popping hard. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for being here on this, impromptu report. And hang in there, and remember, don't get none on you. Have a plan. Don't be scared. Be prepared. I love you.